I'm Doudou Diané Faye. I'm from Senegal, West Africa. Presently, originally from the city of Kaolack, which is the second largest city in Senegal. I'm an entomologist and agronomist by professional academic, which is of course the study of insects, the biologist that study insects, and agronomy, plant soil science. So I came to the US really early in the 1980s to go to school here, and I finished my school and went back to my African Senegalese country to become the senior entomologist for food crop and cotton. And that's where I really have this interest in doing more about sustainable development, integrated pest management, that is using less and less insecticide, but rationally using nature to either facilitate natural processes or at least to, to protect things what we want to protect in the really environmental ways. So since we've been doing NEEM, N-E-E-M, which is Aza Direct Indica, from India, or the subcontinent of India, in let's say either India, Pakistan, Burma. NEEM been introduced in Africa in the early 1990s, 1900 I should say, and by the British through the Indians over there. So they call it presently the NEEM, the tree for solving global problems, the cure for 40 diseases in Kenya. When you go to the Swahili land, they call it Marubaini. Marubaini means, the cure for 40 diseases. And so it is known for having malarial anti-protozoa remedy. It is used for the control, almost like birth control for insects and in human being too. We can go to that later. But in a nutshell, it is a boom for Africa, and I've been spearing that since 1992 to see how we can use these natural resources to harness this potential for sustainable development, environment stewardship, and get all this malaria, dengue, Zika, encephalitis, all those at least to manage or control in more alternative ways.
So NEEM is a way of controlling the populations of the vectors for those diseases?
Yes, sir.
So it has a negative impact on the mosquito population. So it's a plant?
Yes, it's a plant. It's a tree. It could be up to 20, 30 meter long.
Yeah.
Okay. It can have 50 or 100 to 200 years. It's in the mahogany family.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how to compare it with any other that I know.
So how does it function? How does it negatively impact
the? Good question. When you see NEEM have more than 100 bioactive compounds in it, acting on the insect level at different stages or at different, physiological levels, in the way of negatively or positively acting to control either birth control for the insect. NEEM has inhibition properties through some biochemical compound, let's say the main one being azadirachtin. Azadirachtin will come and mimic some hormone in the insect called ecdysone. Ecdysone is what the insect use to grow from the mosquito from larva to another larva to another larva to pupa to an adult. When you have the insect, control or applying the you apply the neem on it. That inhibition start because the molecule is similar to ecdysone. The insect said, "Oh yeah, I have plenty, so I don't have to," and they will never go.
Is it a natural process, or does it require intervention? Meaning, will the mosquitoes interact with the plant in nature, or is it a thing where the plant is converted by man into some chemical that affects
exactly? Yes, more likely that's what it is. The man will do that because most of the time the insect, the mosquito will want to control is the female. The female anopheles.
So what do you do with the plant? What do you do with neem?
Well, you can use either the leaves. The leaves have a small amount of azadirachtin, but you don't need too much. Even
so you put it on yourself first?
Yeah, you can spray it like a sprayer.
Yeah.
Can I interject just for a second? One of the things that I use the neem oil for, and the oil is the extraction from that, is for the fly repellent that I sell here in Belize.
Okay.
And that repels mosquito, sunfly, backlash.
So we have neem in Belize?
I have not seen neem in Belize, but I import the neem oil.
Neem oil.
Dr. Fai is also at the process where he is looking at resources that I have in order for us to start to extract neem oil. Plant, grow, and extract neem oil and the other properties. But the fly repellent that I sell here in Belize is from the neem oil.
And as far as a repellent goes, it is much safer for you to use
because
than if you would go and buy
aerosol, one of the off or one of the other name brands, the aerosol.
With DEET. The ones,
DEET and all of that.
The ones that are DEET-based repellents.
Right. This is all natural ingredients.
Natural.
All natural.
Yeah. All natural.
All natural, yes.
Right.
All right. So you're advocating for looking at it as a positive intervention,
right,
a more natural intervention, but reading up on you, there's also an advocating for us to look at it from a vantage point of the commercial potential.
Exactly. Because, like they said, it is good for 40 diseases. It's not only the insects aspect of it, but it got a lot of antioxidant properties. And as you know, antioxidants will protect yourself from having a lot of free radicals that get to a lot of problems on the body. So imagine having instead of just take one a day or something, you can use locally, nature-made product, okay, with less,
side effects,
less transformation.
Okay.
And you have it right there. It could be tonic. You can use our toothpaste, soap, you can even the honey. Right now, when you go to India, neem honey is excellent.
Neem honey.
Neem honey. But when you take the neem and the leaves, is so bitter that you can start shivering. But but the berry by itself is got a really soft pulp that is really good, and the flower is really aromatic. And from the seeds, then that's where you extract the oil, and that's where the oil you have the azadirachtin, and also in the cake that you left over after extracting the oil. So all those you can have. I've been making, and when you go to some stores in the U.S., you'll find now neem tonic, neem shampoo, neem this, neem that, big time. So those could be made here. Let it be Zika virus, malaria, all those could be controlled, and making money while getting rid of your disease.
No, somebody's actually sending me a text wanting to know where can you get the seeds for planting neem.
That's
Okay.
going to be within
And
our organization.
This is where really we try to make, you know, a rush, because I was reading earlier in my, you know, knowing about Belize and Neem, somehow somebody or some organization is attempting to have it grow here in some place. I think they call Cayo or something.
Yeah, San Ignacio Cayo.
Yeah, I wish I could go there and see what's going on there, but you know, probably just some few. But this land is lush. Is neem doesn't require nothing. You just throw it there and curse it will grow.
But Mose,
That,
Mose,
how good.
one of the things that Dr. Fai is in Belize for was not necessarily to do the presentation.
Okay.
That became a
Side thing.
a byproduct of his original intent to visit. His reason for being here is to look at some property that I have, to see how feasible it is going to be for us to start a neem plantation, a moringa plantation, and the other products that comes from them aside from the tree and the oils and the extracts.
Where does shea come from?
From a tree.
From a tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
From a nut that grows on a tree.
Okay, so and that so we were going to get to shea, but we started out with
Yes,
neem.
with neem.
It's a fascinating conversation, and I wish that we had the entire show to talk about it. We have very little time.
Well, we can do
But-
that tonight
but-
at the presentation.
So tell us about the presentation very quickly, so people understand that this is just a teaser.
Teaser for the
But there will
presentation
be a presentation where this information is going to be discussed. in full.
tonight at 6:30 at the Gateway Center. Dr. Fai will be giving a presentation on the three plants that we named: neem, moringa, and shea.
Now, being that I can tell folks, I can be honest, that I have a skin situation. I have a skin ailment. It's a kind of dermatitis.
Yes.
And so I tend to try to find stuff that I will use, soap and stuff, which will be, you know, good to put on me.
Shea.
Yes, ma'am.
And-
Before we go through the see you rush me.
I
for
know the Russia
demonstration.
because I want the
thing.
audience to see your reaction when you get the shea massage and you feel it. That's what I want.
Do the thing. Do that. Do the thing.
All right, go
This
ahead
is the
and
same
talk.
man. You go ahead and talk. Right,
Yes.
so, because of that, I started, actually, it was the first person to give it to me was Sister India, will give me the black soap.
Black soap.
The black soap,
Right.
the shea,
Yeah.
black soap, African soap. And then from there, it's like, this is a fantastic product. Then I guess when you go online and you realize that
Yeah.
all over the world,
Yes.
it's a product that is in demand.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, how is it made and what it is made from? So I'm glad that you're here this morning to tell me, you know, where does the shea...
Okay. Where the shea came from? Shea come from nowhere else but Africa. Period.
That's it.
Nowhere else but
Motherland.
Africa.
Motherland.
And
Straight.
in the motherland, you have between 16 and 19 countries only.
In 19 of the countries.
16 to 19 countries
Okay.
only in Africa.
Okay.
And you have two species of name, of shea. Okay? You have shea from the west coast,
Finger and rub it. Take
And
the
you
finger
have-
and rub it and check the difference.
All right. Listen, you no, listen, 1 second, Sister Nzinga.
I
So,
don't.
you're
I
done,
don't.
you're done. Okay.
okay. You have shea, two species of shea.
Yeah.
Shea from the west coast, where I'm from,
Yes.
and shea from the east coast. The shea from the west coast is a little bit harder in touch,
Yeah.
okay, because of some composition being on the fatty acids. Okay, the shea is called Vitellaria paradoxa. That's the one you have on the west coast.
Yeah.
In the east coast, you have Vitellaria nilotica along the Nile on the west coast.
And that's a softer version.
That's a softer version. And forget
Shea.
me. And shea also is used right now with the rise of cocoa and cocoa butter and cacao and all these to make chocolate. Okay, in Europe. So not only they can put it on the skin, put the hair, they call it the African gold, African women's gold. Shea butter. And shea butter, of course, come from the tree. The tree can be up to 100, 200 years. Like right now, we're benefiting from what the ancestors put here before they left 200 years ago. Okay, all the shea butter you see here right now.
It's from trees that are about 200 years old.
200 years ago. So it is time, yes, it is time to that transgenerational, deed they did long time ago. Now it's for us right now to replenish, okay, and to give thanks to the ancestors by either promoting what they have and then going back to do indigenous development, sustainable development, and providing more and more to the environment to raise up, the face of nature and all his.
So shea is not something that would grow in Belize.
Well, it will grow in Belize. I mean, probably, but this never been successfully transplanted out of Africa. It doesn't mean nothing, but I've never seen any neem plant. Forgot about it. Shea plant outside of Africa, and also shea will take anywhere from 20 to 30 years to bear fruit. Okay.
So it's something we plan for our next generation.
Yeah, and people always say, "Oh no, I'm not going to be here." You don't have to be here to be profitable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you've benefited from things that you didn't plant, but you have a problem in planting for people who come after you.
And this is where we want to come back for homecoming, because we would like to bridge, the people from the motherland and the people from the diaspora. Okay? Right now I'm in the diaspora because I've been living out of Africa for a long time. I go most of the time to back to Senegal or sometimes Kenya, Mali, Ivory Coast, and my things like this take me to India, something to talk about neem shea and stuff like that. So imagine going back and forth from Belize to Africa. Get your own land there, just to get back to the motherland and reconnect. That's wonderful through all this we share.
Yeah. And then we have the conversation about moringa.
Yes.
Which we are more familiar with, of course.
Right.
We're a bit more familiar with moringa.
Right.
But what we'll do, it is 7:30. Take this time check. I'm fascinated by Dr. Fai and all the information and all the knowledge that he has.
I know it's a man thing.
It's nothing. It's nothing like that. Don't accuse me of that.
Again.
Don't accuse me of that. So I'm doing an injustice because a part of the conversation is also to highlight these products that Sister Nzinga has. So she's really developed a very, very significant array of these natural products for skin, repellent, the soap, and we need to get that out as yet to people. So your brand is
the name of the company is New Jerusalem Shea Products.
And so give us a sense of the different products that you have.
Okay, that bottle that you're now holding is the hair oil. We're in the process of changing labels because we're doing a marketing plan with a logo and everything. So that is the liquid form of the skin product.
Okay. So this one is use on
hair
on your
and
hair.
the scalp.
Okay.
That helps to give
I don't have much hair left, but I got scalp.
And sometimes it's itchy. And,
I have a scalp problem,
that will relieve it.
Yeah.
And it also helps to give you...
This is shea base.
This is shea, liquid shea along with 7 different oils.
Okay. You don't want to give you the full recipe?
Oh, no, it's all right. I could give you, because this has the same ingredients as this.
And this one is from the
That's
neem?
the fly repellent. That's the neem base, but as a carrier oil, we use either grapeseed or sunflower, because the neem oil smells like garlic. It stinks.
Yeah. So you have to
work with it.
Neutralize. Ease the bite.
Ease it down.
We have a call. Krem, good morning. WB.
Amos, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling all the way from Cali to inform you that beef is already grown in the leaves and other sections.
What's that? What's that?
We're not hearing you.
Your phone, sir, hello, JC. We have neem in Belize, okay.
Where do we have neem in Belize?
I think we might have lost. He's calling out of California.
California.
And he says, we've got neem here, but the connection was poor, so he's not hearing us.
Right, so the 7 different oils that are infused in the shea butter, both the skin cream and the hair oil, are grapeseed, black seed, jojoba, tea tree oil, vitamin E, lavender, and aloe vera oils.
You make this one as well?
I make this one. I make the hair oil and I make the fly repellent. That's the bomb.
That's some heavy stuff. That's a heavy stuff. So you see now you're selfish because you're not telling me nothing.
Well, you knew about this a couple of years ago when I first came on.
You may come on and...
Yeah, India.
No, not with me.
Not with you, but
I was
India.
not on.
India was the host at the time.
I was not on.
Okay.
So India was here. I was not here when you came. I saw you in Boom when they had the thing from the chamber.
Right.
The
Chamber of Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce at the village.
Right, the village day.
Village day, something like that. That's when I saw you and I saw some of the products.
Right.
But I never get a detailed breakdown like we're getting here.
Right.
So, just so that you don't feel as if I'm dealing with any kind of gender bias.
Oh, no. You know how we operate.
We show jobs.
Yeah.
We don't play. We show jobs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, what I would want to know for the benefit of listeners and viewers, where can they get these products? Do you have a Facebook? Is there a website?
There is a website that's being put up, but until that time, I am doing it via my telephone.
Okay. And I have Facebook?
No, I have a Facebook under construction for the shea butter products. Yeah. So it's totally dedicated.
All right.
If you want my Facebook page, that's Nzinga Wait.
All right. And your products are on your Facebook?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And my telephone number, what I will do is I leave a business card with you so that if anybody is interested.
But we're going to call. Good morning,
Okay.
WB.
Good morning, Belize.
Good morning.
My queen, Miss Nzinga, this is Julia.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Julia.
You know I had to give you a call. You woke me up. I heard you this morning. And you know I need my supplies.
You need your supply. Okay. Well, listen, my number is the same. Give me a call when I get off the show.
Okay.
Please.
I'm just saying I want everybody to know that you have the best.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you don't get better than that. On your
You don't get
endorsement.
better than that.
So which one of the products would you recommend to start off with if somebody is only going to get one product? Which one of the products do you rate the highest?
I rate her cream, the whole skin cream,
This
and
one?
I love the black soap.
This one.
And
Yes,
the black
I'm
soap.
not seeing because I'm listening.
Oh,
so I
you're
don't
listening.
know.
Okay, sorry
Okay.
about that. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So
And
you
the
rate
black
the cream,
soap.
and this is the cream that she likes.
Yes.
And the black
Yeah.
soap. All right.
Yeah. They're the
Alright.
best. Natural. Go natural.
Go natural. Respect.
Okay, Sister Julia.
Miss
Are you in the
Nzinga,
city? Are you in the city?
I'm not even far from you. I'm living in Ladyville, so I'll see you soon.
Look, hook over the bridge and can link me.
All right.
No. Thank you.
All right. Have a nice day.
You have a blessed one.
All right, we have our
Okay,
next.
my queen.
We have our next caller, JC. JC. All right. Good morning, WB.
Good morning. Yes, there is neem in the leaves. It might not be common, but you have people that have it grown in their yard. I know they have 2 people in Belize State, the friend that I know that live in the same Lake Independence area. Up in Belmopan, I think there's a tree by the Social Security Board. Presently, I'm using it. I got it from somebody here that grows it in Belmopan because it's also an anti-inflammatory agent. I use it for my herniated disc, and it's work. I feel the effect of it. It's good for diabetes. It's good for a lot of things. As the good gentleman said, you have so much the antioxidant for malaria, all those things. It's a very, very powerful tree. Thank you.
Well, we need to grow more then. Right, Dr. Fat?
He
you're
wasn't hearing.
So she was saying that there are neem trees in Belize, and she was telling us locations. and she says she uses a particular tree out in Belmopan where she uses it as an anti-inflammatory for her herniated disc,
Yes.
and that it helps her. So she was just giving an endorsement to that.
Wonderful.
The
That's
caller
very good.
from
I wish I could.
California was saying that there is neem in Belize and he discovered it in Cayo. There's another caller
Oh,
online.
we have another call.
Okay,
all right.
Dr. Fai did say when he went on Google, he found out
Yeah.
Neem was in Cayo.
Yeah.
All right. Krem, good morning, WB.
Yeah, more.
Yes.
Neem tree, but I said about 60 other there, right wrong sugar factory, the sugar factory on job.
60 neem trees.
Oh, 60, yeah, right wrong around the compound. They
60
planted
or
it for-
6?
Yes, man. 60, like
60.
Yeah.
60.
Maybe our director could
Sugar
see,
factory, right wrong the sugar factory
get a
compound.
picture of neem
Orange
trees
Rock.
so we could see how it looks. Maybe they had to talk
Yeah,
about these
maybe
trees.
somebody from Orange Rock or maybe send you a picture. Not a
Oh,
neem
no,
tree.
you can get the picture off the internet.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get them, for the director can get them.
Okay, yes,
Thanks so
thank
much for
you.
that information. So people are just calling in to tell us,
Okay.
we know neem trees are here,
It's
so
wonderful.
it's a good start.
Yes, that's good stuff.
It's a good start. Krem, good morning, WB. Good morning.
Good morning, Mose and the panelists.
Good
Sister Nzinga.
Good morning.
This is one of your ex-neighbor, a very good friend. You know me pretty well. I don't want to say my name on the TV.
Okay.
All right. I have one of the trees.
You have a neem
So-
tree.
Yes, I have a neem tree, and I'll be linking you this evening that you can give me some details on it and how it should be
Well,
used.
if you have a neem tree, you need to go to the presentation this
Tonight,
evening.
yes.
Yes, I will be there. I will be there.
Perfect. Looking forward to seeing you.
How long you been having it?
How long you have the neem tree?
I have that tree for quite some time right now. I had bought it from a agriculture and trade show one time in Belmopan.
Okay.
And from then I have it sitting in the front of my yard. And the reason why I bought it is because, you know, the area that I live, they told me that it was good for pests,
Pests.
like, you know, like flies and stuff. So that's the reason why I
Perfect.
bought it.
Yes.
But afterwards, I got to find out that it's good for so many, you
Other
know, stuff
things.
that we have here in Belize.
Right.
So that's why I hung on to it, and you know, people regularly come to my place and ask me for the leaves and stuff. So you know, it's here in Belize. I'm sure it's here in
Okay,
Belize.
wonderful. So we'll talk some more tonight at the presentation.
Yes, you will see my face there.
Wonderful. Have a blessed day, my brother.
To you and all.
Thank you.
Respect. And we want folks to take advantage of the visit of Dr. Fai. I think
Yes.
it's a tremendous opportunity
Yes.
that should not be lost.
Right.
To get knowledge, to enlighten yourself, to get an understanding of, you know, it's like people have tried so many different chemicals and all of that, and I think we're in an age now where people understand it is nature that heals us. And so it's like, you know, it's no longer now we're just a fringe thing. But we have a call. Krem, good morning.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Oh, you just feel for call.
Happy New Year. I'm a
I know the car will
sister,
cry,
my
the car
sister.
will tell my sister hello and congratulations.
Okay.
Oh,
That know you, that me.
and for continue to express my love to you.
Thank you, my sister. It's truly appreciated, and it's the same return to you.
Amen. My brethren,
No.
don't get feeling.
No, now I could hit back the gender thing to you, sister.
Well, you know, we have to even up the score.
That's the way you do. You're going for your boombale.
You understand me, my sister?
So Miss Gwen, have you ever tried any of Nzinga's products before?
Well, I didn't know about it, but
Right.
I know of Neem. My god brother Elvis, the taximan who they killed the last time. Then I learned about Neem from. I went to the doctor and then I tell him, man, I don't know where they're going with stomach or some kind of infection. They say, I got a remedy. So he took me to his house and gave me a half quarter neem. No half gallon of neem.
He draw neem tea for you.
Yeah, he boil the leaf. He beat I tell you, but man, it work. I was taking like a shot, my brethren.
Take it like a shot, like one tequila shot.
Yeah, I was taking like a tequila shot. Just drink down and that's it.
Can you tighten up? We put you in a gear.
Yeah, you know. And they never give me all the bad feel like when the antibiotics when they give me.
Right.
So, neem tighten your jaw.
Yeah, you know the neem.
It sounds like that, so they were bitter bad.
Bitter bad.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but it's good. Bitter
Yeah, but
good.
and then thereafter a teacher introduced me to neem tea. She boiled the leaf and then she drink it like one tea.
Like neem coffee.
Yes.
Coffee. Okay.
You have to sip that, brethren. That's bitter bad, but it works. So whenever look, we use for all of the other thing there.
Yes.
Well, thanks for the call.
Yes, so congrats and welcome to the brother. Welcome to Belize.
Dr.
Thank
Fai.
you, Doctor. Thank you.
Dr. Fai, yes.
Thank you.
My
brother from
sister,
Senegal.
thank you very much. And
No problem.
next time you're in the city or I'm in Griga, I have to hook you up with the products.
You know that we got
No.
Belmopan.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
You graduate.
I'm going to graduate and miss the sea badge.
Okay,
All
my
right, Mr. Thanks for the
sister.
call, yeah?
All right, take care.
Happy New Year too, on the side, if I may chip in and say Happy New Year
I'll
too.
tell you, Happy New Year.
Thank you.
New Year.
Dr. Fai say happy New Year,
Yes,
honey.
Happy New Year.
And listen, we need to hook up, so
Yes.
You have to tell you, I don't know why you be so secretive about your numbers. You're in a business. Sister
I know
Jessica.
to be secretive.
Her number is 675-55464. The products you see here and more. How about that?
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you, JC. I will do so gladly. The number is 675. The number down the ring. 675-5546. The number call instantly.
Tonya.
With the clients.
We will do that at the end of the program.
So what is it? What tree is that? Is that the neem? Is that the neem? Is that the neem?
I can see it. I can see good.
You can't see good from there, but it looks like a neem. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what the director is saying. That's a neem tree. All
Okay.
right. No, we don't have a lot of time remaining, Dr. Fai, so let's talk a little bit about moringa, which I think most of us are more familiar with.
Okay.
You know, I drink the moringa tea daily, so
Yeah, it looks like neem.
that's neem. All right. WB, good morning.
Good morning, Mo. Good
Yes.
morning to your guests, but specifically to my very good friend, mentor, and colleague, Zinga. This is Carolyn.
Oh my goodness, good morning, hon.
So the power when you bring popular people.
Sistrin.
Sistrin, that is right. This morning I was all queued up to call Mo to discuss matters of community resilience and spatial inequities, some matters that he was discussing previously. But when I turned on and saw you, I said I must call to first say hi to you and your guests, to
Thank
congratulate you, and also to say to Belize that I have tried your product. It's a wonderful experience to be putting it on your skin, and I encourage all persons who enjoy having that skin sensation to try your product. So I just wanted to call and say hi, congratulate you, and encourage Belizeans to support what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome, and I'm hoping to make the event tonight. So I'll see you there if anything.
Wonderful.
And we will catch up.
And the number is 675-5546. You can email her at lilywait@gmail.com.
Lilywait11.
I never see the 11.
I know. You other eye.
Have support.
And then, hold on, LILLY 11.
No, LILLY.
Wait, WAITE 11 at gmail.com. You know, I'm going to leave one of my business cards with you, JC, but I just wanted to say to Sistrin on the phone, I wanted you to meet Dr. Fai. You are one of the people I wanted to get him hooked up with in Belize, so thanks for calling.
All right.
Thank you.
Dr. Fai,
Yes,
tell us a little bit about moringa. I think we are kind of more familiar with moringa than the others, but I think
Okay. Moringa is a legume plant. It's in the same family or group like peanuts and tamarind and what have you. And it is so well established in Senegal. It's called nebedaay.
Nebedaay.
Nebedaay. Nebedaay meaning never die. Okay? Because the tree is so resilient that you don't have to do nothing. Just like the neem, just to throw and it will go.
Curse it and it grows.
So, nebedaay is used in Senegal for a long time, especially when you make a meal with couscous. Okay? It is known to have a lot of properties, including more vitamin C than orange, more calcium than milk, more potassium that stop you from all these cramps than bananas, more vitamin A than carrots, and all those plus more that they will start to discover. That is even for let's say in Senegal they had some studies where when you have women breastfeeding and they take the powder, you have more milk for lactation, and also you have more weight gain for the babies. Okay, you also use moringa if you have, let's say, water that you just get from somewhere with a lot of dissolved material. You can crush some of the pod, the
leaves,
the seeds. Okay, put in the bottle and shake it really good. And put it in the water. You see the flocculation. It will precipitate. Okay, and before you know it, you have water just that clear.
I eat the seeds out of the pods as is.
Okay, the seed come in the pot. Actually, in the Caribbean and I think part of in this area also they call it drumstick. Drumstick because the pods are just like bread, breadlock, just like
Braids.
this hanging, just like this, and so it looks like it's a stick for the drum. And then when you open it, more likely you have a lot of pockets inside, just like beans.
What are the seeds for? Because I eat the seeds.
The seed is good for a lot of things. If you have high blood pressure, it will regulate it big time. And when you start opening the seed and then getting the seed coat out and get the white fleshy thing, when you eat it, you're gonna start having, ooh, this is so good. And then before you know it, it hits you. It's just like bitter.
Yes. It's an after bitter that hits you.
Yeah. And then after that, when you drink the water looks like that's the only thing you need in the whole wide world. So this is good when you have sugar, hypoglycemia,
diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
It just speed out the metabolic rate so that you don't have a lot of sugar accumulated in your blood too.
Wow.
Okay.
Somebody brought the neem to the house.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Somebody says, okay, now done the whole thing about.
Yes.
and
We not got neem. We not got
done the
neem.
whole talking. Somebody says, okay, you want a neem on the one.
Neem in the house.
Neem
in the house.
Where they go on the website? You don't want to show we neem.
Yes.
Somebody else decide, yo,
Yes.
neem then. So this is neem.
Where did they get it from?
I don't know. Somebody
quick.
just bring it to the studio.
Just that quick.
Yeah.
That's somebody who's in the area who is listening.
Healthy.
Healthy.
Very healthy.
That's a healthy neem.
Okay. You see this one right here? When
St. Ignatius Schoolyard.
Great. Thanks very much.
okay.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Is it brother, sister?
Okay.
Wow.
You see this right here? This is a
My people, boy.
merismatic, the apical side where growth takes place.
Okay.
Okay. When the leaves start coming, they become like amber, like purple. Okay. You can take up to 5 leaves a time, and up to 15 a day. When you have the capsules, let's say the capsule that I have that is size 0, depending on the leaf size, one capsule will have anywhere from 3 to 5 leaves inside.
Wow.
Okay, that's about
And we gonna be
380,
making
400
neem
milligrams.
capsule per
So
se.
that's what you take.
Yeah, yeah, you can take it.
5 leaves.
5 leaves.
Don't take more than that.
Well, you can take 5 leaves morning, 5 leaves afternoon, 5. If you really wanted this show to be bad right now, you just take one of these and then you can see your it's so bitter, but it's good.
I'll take one.
Yes,
just for
try
that.
it.
And we will be processing it and making neem capsules in Belize, in Zinga in the house.
All right, Sister Zinga, New Jerusalem.
Yeah.
product.
New Jerusalem.
Just chew on it.
Yeah, I will chew upon it just before I go to break because
Yeah.
I can't talk after that.
No, I'm just kidding. It's good. It's good.
You bitter bad. You bitter bad. You bitter like bad news. You bitter than bad news.
You could get up.
But after that, when you drink the water, it's so good.
I like country more.
Yeah, times
This
10.
this is healthy. This is very. Now, you see this. By the way, just to go to the economics of neem again.
Yes.
In the internet right now, half a pound of these guys is $20.
$20.
$20 US dollars.
US dollars.
US dollars.
Half pound of the leaf.
Half pound of this leaf is the.
And they say money don't grow.
Huh?
They say money don't grow on trees.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. This is the $2 right here.
Yeah.
But and then they're selling right now, and everybody should buy it. If you go to India, you see this stick right here.
Yeah.
$1.
The stick.
Yeah. This because it's good for gingivitis,
Oh, for
bleeding
the
gums,
the gum.
halitosis.
How do they use it?
Chew it.
Well, just chew on
Just chew it.
It's chewing sticks. Chewing sticks.
And that's a what? It's $1.
Yes. Yeah. And this also, the bark, you dehydrate it and grind it. It's also another product that you can use in your toothpaste. Or you can also use it as a drink or capsules. Okay. In this tree, nothing is a waste.
Wasted.
This is amazing.
It's a money tree.
This is a money tree. This is
A life tree.
the tree
Healing
for
tree.
solving global problems. Period.
That's what it is.
Marubani, the healer for 40 diseases. It's excellent.
Great. And the presentation, just so because we're out of time.
Yes.
Give us up to tell us where you will hear everything. This is one of the.
Yeah, this is the teaser. Presentation will be tonight at 6:30 p.m. at the Gateway Center over by Gwen Liz in back of the taxi stand. 6:30.
All right. And again, Dr. Far, we hope that this is not going to be your last time here in Belize.
I hope so.
As you've committed to creating the bridge.
Definitely.
Belize to the motherland back to Belize.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And just to finish up, Sister Nzinga's number, just because he seemed to want it to be too secretive about it, the number is 675-5546. You get these products and become what we'd call a regular
Naturalist.
client of these fine Belizean products.
Made in Belize. In Burrell Boom.
Right, the boom.
Right the boom.
All right then, beautiful. It's great having you this morning.
Thank you for having me and for extending the courtesy to my guest. And like I said, he came in for one reason, and before he got here, he offered to do the presentation, and it was like, I don't believe this, but you know what? You don't lick a gift horse in the mouth. Bam.
Now that.
And what I would like to say is just to thank you so much for this. I was dying to come to Belize to see my people here and to make the bridge, because this is what we need. We need to get back to the communion, to the bridging the gap. And I think all this we have is come like French now. It's just like a liaison. Okay, and we need to
They speak this. Okay.
to keep the fire burning.
All right.
Right.
Thanks for coming
Thank
by.
you.
Very honored.
Thank you.
Very
Appreciate
honored to be enlightened. And of course, we know that for those who will come out this evening, it's going to be knowledge, knowledge, knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that bridge will grow.
And I shout out my people in Texas and in Africa, and our radio station right there, Pekin Diaspora, and everybody in Cedar Creek where I live in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
And the family. I love you all.
Great. Belize, we go to 2 Cents Campus today. I'm Marvin Coleman, and we take our first break of the morning. When we come back, we're going to have the Tuesday morning money report. I think the money report began at 7.
Yes, I.
Okay.